What?
He's difficult, huh?
PK's podcast show.
All right, here we go. What is going on with you? PK here. Duryan there.
Hello.
Denise is dead.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. It was a good run. He's probably in the bedroom right now, furious.
Yeah.
It took us about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
About
Just
5
started.
seconds, yeah. We'll talk about what's going on with her. It's on the way. It's a doozy, I'll tell you that much. A doozy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I want to hear too.
No, it's it's serious when even he checks in.
Yeah.
You know it's serious when he checks in.
I had a bad feeling.
Yeah, he's missed half marathons, all kinds of stuff. You know it's serious when he checks in.
True. Yeah. Just keep in mind, if it has anything to do with running, I'm MIA.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Pretty much anything and everything. You're MIA.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing a little roll call coming up here in just a second, which means you're going to have to watch the chat because I can't, there's a few things over here. And I'm trusting that you brought the news to the table. You got top 3 coming up. What do you have? What'd you get?
I could brush on some news and we could try to see what we know about it.
I like that. We're going to brush on some news on the way. I do have some awesome instant voice notes we got to get to. We'll do some guesses, $500. What's that noise? Let me play that for you just in case you are new to our show. That is the noise. If you are in our chat and if you're watching live, because you could be listening to this as well, we have a podcast. Again, I'm talking to the new people. You can find us anywhere. PK and DK is what you want to look for. But if you are watching live, drop where you're watching from. I already see a bunch of names that we got to give some love to, including, hold on, we got a lot of buttons over here, a lot of buttons. I wanted to check, and I just by mistake went over to our Discord, but there's a lot of stuff happening in Discord as well, which we're going to address and talk about here in just a sec. But as far as the chat is concerned, let's do it. Who do you see?
Okay, so I see Larissa. She's saying prayers for DK. So
why are you trying to get us in trouble, Larissa?
we got Erica Porterville.
Yeah.
Leroy Jenkins.
What's up?
Scappoose, Oregon. Justin Oakwood. Fireball Carol. Oh, you can't miss Fireball Carol, man. She's greetings from Salem.
It does not feel like a Friday. Let me tell you that, Fireball Carol. Does not feel like a Friday. I saw you guys in the chat earlier talking about, are we doing shots? I don't think that it's probably a smart move to do shots. And that was preceded by, I need some friends in my life that every once in a while don't give me a hard time when I tell them that I can't do something. Because I'm getting it from everybody right now.
Oh, really?
Everybody. I got Elia, and I know he means well. He's trying to get me to work out, and I'm like, look, I don't know if I don't know what's happening. I can't leave her side and stuff. And he, let me bring up his chat.
Okay.
What do you think he replied to?
Excuse train. Something like that.
Now I can't get my mouse to work. Of course, what a great time not to get the mouse to work. Here we go. That's hold on, let's see. That's really a really good guess. Because this is, and I'm bringing it up on the screen, this is exactly what he replied with. Excuses.
Oh, yeah, I was right there.
Yeah, right there.
A file cabinet of excuses.
Yeah. It's tough sometimes. It's tough. But the chat was coming at me. The same thing. I'm like, I probably shouldn't do chats. I probably shouldn't. Is that me? That might be me.
No, that was me.
I was.
I had to
share with the class.
I had to reach out because the picture. I have some, Yeska's family, nephews. Yeah, nieces. They're on spring break, and they're in Universal Studios in California, and they ran into some person wearing our hoodie, our merch hoodie.
I gotta say, this is actually a really cool, like every once in a while, you need some good news, something positive to happen, and this is good timing for this picture. I'm bringing it up right now.
And I think it happened today, and that is Rosendo.
Yeah.
Dude,
So they ran into him at Universal Studios where he had his blue hoodie on, looking fresh.
I have Rosendo's number, so I text him real quick. I was like, hey, did you meet some of my extended family He's yep, small world.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
isn't that crazy?
That's really cool. Really cool. So,
Wow.
again, every once in a while, you just need some good news to happen, something that tells you you're on the right track, and that's definitely that. Also, an instant voice message that we're going to listen to from Megs did that for us as well. But let me get back to your to the first comments or roll call, whatever the hell we call it.
Yep.
I know you said Fireball Carol. Did you say bootleg, or were you hating on bootleg?
I didn't know he just put
Bootleg
it in
Milwaukee? Yeah, don't hate on bootleg.
there. With an IE.
Esteban, Madeira.
Tomorrow? Wait,
T-Row, for the love of God.
Oh, yeah, T-Row. T-Row, hello.
Urel, how you doing, Urel?
Yep,
and then
coming, GA.
and then everybody else that you said a little while ago. All right,
Yep.
let's get to some of these instant voice notes. Ivan's what we call them, and you can leave us comments at any time online at pkndk.com, because the people must be heard. And let's kick it off with, you had something happen at the, actually, let me save the gym one. Let's go with Dre first up.
Hey guys, it's Dre from Salt Lake. Hopefully you're having a good day. DK, hopefully you're feeling better. I just really wanted to say thank you for my DVD and my stickers. I really do appreciate it. You know, in the year 2000, maybe it was 01, I was inspired by the Playhouse. PK, Duryan, you guys influenced me so much to have fun on a mic, to pick up a mic, to start internet creativity. You know, I owe a lot to you guys. I owe everything to you guys, man. You guys are the ones that were the spark that influenced everything I do today. So I just wanted to say thank you for inspiring me. I know sometimes get hard financially and you know, this thing isn't cheap. So I just wanted to say thank you. Whatever we got, we're giving to you. And thank you. Yeah, I could say more, but I know how you are. I want to keep it in a minute. All right, I appreciate you guys. I could say so much, man. Take care.
Bro, when you got nice things to say, you can have, the floor is yours. It doesn't matter if you take an hour. You got good things to say.
Unlimited.
It's just that every once in a while, if we don't put a time limit on instant voice notes, and by the way, thank you for your amazing instant voice note right there. But if we do not put a time limit on instant voice notes, so we get some people that it just goes around in circles, and then,
I've listened to a few of them.
20 minutes later,
Yeah.
you realize there's no fucking point to the message.
I
know
think they're
what I'm
funny.
saying?
The ones that are like 5 minutes long, they repeat the same thing over and over and over. I'm just like, this is hilarious.
This is exactly why, I might have to take the 60-second rule off the table. So if you want to do anything that's long, it just goes straight to Duryan.
Yeah.
I'm going to set up, I'm going to ask ChatGTP how to set up some code that if it picks up and it's over 2 minutes, it goes right to your email. Right. What's going on with your upper lip? You got a little shininess there.
It could be the lotion.
Well, you put lotion on your upper lip?
Yeah. Well, my whole face. I lathered my whole face. And I probably didn't rub it in as much on my lip.
What do you put lotion on your face for?
Because my face gets dry. I got a major T-zone I got to take care of.
Oh my God, you sound like Denise right now.
Yeah, and especially like I got to apply chapstick on my lips too because they crack.
Yeah, I
It's
know
the
that.
weather here. It's just, it's bipolar. Hot, cold, and it messes with my skin.
Yeah, but I think the weather here is conducive to your skin because it's so humid. It's like you always has moisture on your face.
Yeah, I mean sometimes, but I just put it because it feels great.
Yeah. See this beautiful face over here? Never. Lotion doesn't touch it. Makes me feel greasy. I don't know. I just don't like. I always get yelled at, especially because of my elbows and where my heel is. Forget it.
Ashy?
It's so crusty. Like right now, I could scratch my heel and I bet you it would rain with just skin.
Ill.
Yeah.
Gross. Yeah, my elbows feel smooth.
One more awesome instant voice note, and this is we actually had a couple of really cool ones. Dre's was it really hit all the feels as well. Here's one from Megs.
Hey guys, it's Megs, and I just wanted to let you know that there is another radio station here in Houston that's doing like a live broadcast, like podcast type thing on YouTube in the morning, but it's also while they're on their show. So there's a lot of dead time, a lot of dead space, and it's just kind of like made me think what you guys are doing is so much better and so much more awesome than what they're doing. And I just wanted to give you kudos and tell you keep up the great work because they don't have nearly half of the people watching as you do on your talk show in the afternoons. So just want to tell you keep it up. Love you guys so much. And fun things are coming down the pipeline for you. I am sure of it. Bye.
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 What an awesome message from Megs. Over in the chat, I'm seeing you asked. I can't believe you'd say that, saying that the show feels so much better without Denise. Wow.
Oh.
Holy crap. Don't tell her that when she comes back, all right? She's not gonna like that at all.
No, they didn't say
she's
that,
Not
did
gonna like
they?
that at all. Yeah.
That's great.
Justin's saying hit the like button. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate that. We can get all the help that we can, all the help that we can. What is that phrase? What am I thinking of?
I honestly
Get all the help that we need, that we can. This is a phrase.
Oh,
This is what we need, Denise.
I think that's an army phrase.
Yeah.
Be all that you can be in the
that's
army.
Definitely no. Somebody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Somebody drop that in there. I need an energy drink. I messed up by not slamming. Will you grab me?
There's a podium.
Yeah, I know, but I have to mix that.
Oh.
I guess I could do that. I can do that. Yeah, let's we got a couple more instant voice notes. I'm gonna step this up. Here's one talking about Denise, and you guys are kind of like WebMD. You know, when you go online and you WebMD something and you immediately have cancer.
Scary.
Sometimes it could be scary.
Mm-hmm.
But also sometimes it could be helpful, because if so many people are saying kind of the same thing, then there might be something to it. And this is what everybody is saying regarding Denise. And by the way, if you missed the show, my days are all mixed up because, this week has been so off. But she's going in next week. They're going to be doing they're going to go inside to look around to see what's happening with her. But the symptoms are like pain in her stomach. She gets.
Is she bloating still?
She gets bloated. Bloating is a symptom.
What if she has what I had?
What did
The diverticulitis.
I don't know. Well, did you have pain though?
Yeah, because before I went full blown diverticulitis, I had little spurts of it where I feel bloated, and oh my god, I would get fever. I would get a fever, and I'll be out for like a couple days. Like, oh my god,
Was it a baby fever or full?
No,
blown,
it was like
102?
It was a full blown where I'm just shaking, and I
Yeah.
have like 5 blankets over me, but I'm still cold.
Well, I
Like, bad.
hope it's not that.
Yeah, that's scary.
Although those symptoms do check all the boxes. Here's what everybody's telling me she has, which is weird because it's almost like we should turn it into a bet where people can, how we have, and we're going to go over our brackets for the final. The bracket that you actually did not fill out?
I got my name up there.
We almost need a bracket for the people that guessed correct, and I suppose we're going to find on this coming Thursday, but this is what everybody's saying is actually going on with Denise.
Hi guys, just wanted to call and wish Denise positive vibes on her endoscopy and her colonoscopy. I used to work in a GI office, so that's kind of how I found out when I had a gallstones. The provider was testing out an ultrasound machine, and he needed to have someone come in so he could have the lady who brought it in show him how to use it. And she was using it, and he actually was like, "Go back." And he was like, "Do you know you have gallstones?" But I did know that I had something. I thought I had an ulcer because I'd always be in pain or have pain, like kind of where my boobs are, but a little bit below them, like dead center in my stomach. And I think they just did another ultrasound on me, and my gallbladder was so full of stones. I don't think it could fit another stone in. I could send you guys a picture. It's fucking gross. So, like I said, just positive vibes too. Hopefully, that's all it is gallstones. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Now,
Yeah.
are gallstones?
I don't know. I wasn't going to say it. I was going to say stones.
But
That way I sound educated.
the G stones.
The G stones, yeah. G money.
Those are those the same stones that when guys pee out, it's like a
See,
peeing out
that's-
a bulldozer?
My other buddy was saying the same thing, that it's that, but they hit it with some kind of sound waves or something, and it breaks them up, and you just pee them out.
Oh.
However, the doctor, when we went in, that's going to go and have a little look-see on Thursday, he was saying that if it is that, they got to go in and surgically remove them. So I'm confused on, do you surgically remove them, or do you just pee them out?
Oh, interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, because the first one that you said with ultrasound, you just blast them
Yeah,
with
you just blast them with some sound waves. I'm like, if that's a thing, let's save some cake. I'll just put up some speakers right towards her belly, see what happens. Maybe that'll help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the chat? The chat's saying some stuff. Are you, my 15-year-old daughter? See, this is dangerous too because I don't get to preview what the chat is saying, and some of y'all just say random stuff out of left field. So, do you see anything that's actually relevant to our discussions here?
Justin, get all the help you can get. Mistress.
Oh boy,
Mistress.
Mistress.
Oh, Mistress. Mistress says, "Feel better, Denise," with the I heart emoji. Yes, get all the help you need. Yeah, Korean as well.
I'm having some podium. because I just saw Ashley in there saying no shots today because of Denise being right next door. And Ashley, by the way, if you haven't, we've got a wheel and we do donations. We spin the wheel, and on there, one of them is the pet sketches that you see right here. That is Teddy, and then and so big thanks to Ashley and Shots at Sketchbook. You can find her on Instagram. Also, I'm getting that energy I was talking about. Podium. So definitely check out Podium and use our promo code PK and DK for 20% off. What'd you say L for?
Kareen, she cleared some stuff up.
Okay.
Gallstones and kidney stones, 2 totally different stones. So what I was talking about was kidney stones, I think.
I think I'm with you. I think I was talking about, yeah.
So okay.
One of them has to be like the surgery. The other one has got to be
the ultrasound.
The ultrasound, hit it with the sound waves.
Pee it out, yeah. Okay.
Have you had either or?
No, but my worst fear is to have that because I heard scary stories about peeing out those things.
Yeah.
Because it's a big rock out of your little hole.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's like almost like equivalent to being pregnant, I guess? Squeezing out a baby?
See, this is why we need Denise here, because otherwise we just sound ignorant and stupid. Nobody's there to be like, guys, you're just being stupid. But are those, because we got a small little pee-pee hole.
Yeah.
And so for the ladies, is it as painful or is it just,
because I know their thing.
You see what I'm saying?
It could stretch out.
No! I didn't say that. That was him.
Well, it can. It can stretch out. I don't know how far the vajayjay could stretch out.
Yeah.
But I know
a baby can come out of there. It can't be that painful, that like a little pebble, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's built to stretch out.
About babies.
Yeah. Our holes, it cannot stretch out.
Very tiny.
Yeah. And so if you got like this huge, like, this ball coming out of our
it's going to be a whole new thing.
It's
also why I haven't started eating healthy, because I've heard that's how you get them, is if you switch your diet, then they develop or whatever.
Ew,
so
really?
I've already been eating like crap. If I switch it up now.
If you're going to go healthy, then you might, you don't want to go healthy.
And then another thing is that we read, and by the way, she's in bed because she's in so much pain right now. She hasn't really been able to sleep, and then that's what's going on. That's why she's not in here. But the other thing that's been going on is we found like a list of foods, because we don't know what she really has. But we found like for different symptoms, different things to avoid. And one of the things to avoid was soy sauce, white rice, and like sausage were on the list, right? Yeah. And then over this past weekend that just happened, I had made a dish and we did stir fry. And in there it was white rice with soy sauce and sausages, and she immediately got sick, bro. We didn't know the list of banned foods at the time.
Yeah.
But she was like, I don't feel well. I wonder if something's... Everything that she shouldn't have had was on that list. We looked at it this morning. We're like, oh, no.
And it was all at one time,
Dude, that's what's going on. Shout out to Scooter. See you in the chats. Let's see. Brian Racer, what's going on? Avoiding beef. We looked at the list of foods to avoid, and everything is on there. I don't understand what you can eat, because it was like cheeses, which makes sense, processed cheeses.
Okay.
I didn't even know what that meant, but apparently that means that you could eat the nasty cheeses like cottage cheese.
Is Velveeta cheese?
Because definitely processed cheese.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I love Velveeta.
Yeah. Why? Who likes Velveeta?
Because
it feels cheap. It's a nasty, cheap, like, I even hate my absolute worst nachos that, how you can go to a restaurant and you get some nachos, right?
Yeah.
There's certain ones that they bring it out and it's got Velveeta on there. I'm like, what the hell is this? It just feels cheap.
Oh, no, I like Velveeta. I think it's like the way it's creamy and thick. No. I love the texture.
Oh.
I haven't had it for a while, but when I do have it, I'm like, this is the stuff right here.
I feel like it's just like cheap cheese.
Oh, man.
And for me, real cheese is like you get sharp cheddar and you melt that, or like queso, or but it's got to start from a block of cheese. Velveeta, in my mind anyway, I don't know how it's made, and maybe it's not. Maybe I'm completely wrong on this. But in my mind, Velveeta was never a block of cheese, which means it was just chemically made or something.
Yeah.
That's why I can't do it, man.
Huh.
Yeah, we had, again, things you shouldn't eat. Like 2 weeks ago. No, it was St. Patty's Day. We went to, did we ever talk about this? We went to an Irish spot that was playing, it felt like we were in Atlanta. Like we walked into the most famous old school Irish bar in Houston, Texas, and these mofos were playing Pony by Genuine. I'm like, this is not St. Patty's Day. It does not feel like St. Patty's Day. So anyway, we left there, and then we ended up getting Mexican food.
Oh, okay, nice.
Also, not very St. Patty's Day-esque.
Not at all.
But I ordered the nachos, and they brought out this plate of nachos with Velveeta cheese all over it. I wanted to be like, what the hell is this? Cheap crap.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No!
Oh, man.
See, we get on. So we're going to talk about Velveeta the entire show. Put Vaseline on your heels and put socks on. Ashley, I've done that. Nothing helps. Nothing helps these heels. I can pull them out. Nothing helps.
We saw that before. That
What's
was
that?
like a hack.
Dude,
Vaseline
I've got
on your heels?
specific cream to put on my heels. That stuff doesn't help. I'm convinced the only way to fix my heels is if I'm like constantly week in, week out. I'm going to get a pedicure.
Pedicure.
Pedicure or manicure?
Pedicure.
Manicure is the hands.
Yeah, manicure's the hand.
The
pedicure
is the
foot, because it's like
yeah.
Like a pedal. Foot pedal. Foot pedal. Pedicure.
Bear?
No, that's something else.
All right. We need a break to collect ourselves, so we'll go to the town crier right now. Town crier, by the way, any single time you got a gripe. I just got a gripe. I got a gripe yesterday. We should go through it and see if I can find it. But any time that you have a gripe, you send it in to us, and the town crier goes out and he tells the town, the world about your complaint or your announcement. And today is about those empty parking lot spaces, curbside pickup.
Attention everyone! Eyes and ears up here! Sir, I see you. Thank you for joining us today. Heary! A grievance has been aired by David M., who hath grown weary of the endless rows of empty curbside pickup spaces. As you can see. Dear citizens, David declares them to be a waste of precious parking real estate. The only silver lining is that he doth walk and lose weight while traversing this parking wasteland to the entrance of this here Kroger. Thus, let us ponder the state of affairs and consider the true value of these forsaken spaces. For perhaps they hold the key to a healthier and happier life. So say it, so quiet. Goodbye.
Makes a lot of sense to me. There's a lot of spaces. I never see them filled. It'd be one thing if I saw them filled. You could have started with half those spaces, then filled them up if they're always filled, but they're never filled.
No.
I think, COVID came. They thought it was going to be a little bigger, and maybe it was. Maybe it was huge. But nowadays, they're never using them. We actually went to a Target that had like 40 of those spaces. Yeah. Empty. Always empty. The reason we didn't record that at the Target was because there was a copper right there.
Popo, yep.
What would you think he was doing, too? He was just, like, lounging, maybe having lunch?
Yeah, well, the way he was, like, in the back of the parking lot, just, like, watching everything. So he was scouting. I don't know what he was looking for, but...
Oh, so you think he was scouting? I thought he was just on break having a little bit of lunch or something. I can't hate on that.
Yeah, I think he
was...
was...
You're a cop. Can you ever, like, just take a break and have a sandwich? Like, anywhere you're parked. Immediately people are going to be like, I see what you're doing.
But do cops really... They don't have, like, a 10, 15-minute break,
They
right?
do. They've got to.
But, like... What if they? They're always on though.
Well, yeah, like, if they see something, you're not going to finish the sandwich and say, "I've got still 13 minutes on my break."
Well,
then.
Yeah.
But I think they pull into a parking lot and just kind of like that. I thought he was just kind of hanging out, which also, in my mind, I'm like, let's record it anyway here because there's 40 unused spaces, and really, what are we doing that's wrong?
Yeah.
But I don't want to push the boundaries and just be like, you can find something.
Yeah, we don't want to get on the police's radar. As well. We're going to try to stay low.
Let's see. Terry Williams says, get the check glass for file PK. It gets in smooth. There's a bit. What's going on here?
Talking about your heels?
What's a check glass? I don't know what a check glass is.
Oh, get the for file PK?
Yeah, I don't understand what maybe a check glass is actually. I wonder if I could just Google check glass.
I don't
bet you it's something.
I think you're pronouncing it wrong, too.
How do you pronounce it?
It's like, I don't know. It's one of those...
I'm definitely pronouncing it correct.
Trick words.
There's check glass.
Kazi check? Kazi?
All right. I just Googled it. I'm just saying if there's a thing. I see a cheech glass.
Oh, maybe that's it.
I don't know what that is either, though. Is that for heels? Nope. That's definitely bongs. That's definitely... What the hell are you talking about, Terry? Terry, you throwing me completely off. That's something that Duryan wants to look further in.
Did you spell it right?
No, people, no, Amazon it. Check glass. All right, hold on.
I've never heard of this product.
By the way, did I just hear thunder?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's great. This day keeps getting better. Check glass. Beads. All right, hold on.
The hell?
You think Terry's just messing with us right now?
Yeah, I think she's trolling us.
You think so?
Did
Here
you
we go.
spell it-
Check glass. Check glass beads.
Terry
No.
says, did you spell it right? CZECH. ECH.
No, I did not. Hold on. CZECH, right?
Yeah.
I'm just getting beer mugs.
What the hell? Well, look who decided to show up to work.
Who's that?
Oh, that's what Avery's saying. I don't know who.
Oh,
what
probably
Avery-
giving us a hard time because we were off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, foot file. Foot file, not glass. Do foot file.
Oh, I already have a foot file. I do.
Okay.
The problem is I don't like the foot files is because I don't know how far to file the foot. So in my mind, it's almost like a horror movie. You're going to go a little too far and just start bleeding. I don't know if like your pain kicks in and that's how you know. I never know when to stop filing the foot. I know that's stupid sounding, but that's why I have a fear of foot files. The only place I get that done again is at the pedo. What is it? Pedicure. Pedo.
The pedicure.
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 Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're professionals and they know how far down to go. But for me, it's like I get excited. It rains like it showers with things. Like, it looks like a lot of dandruff is just falling from my heel. I like the look of that, to be honest with you. But I just get carried away, and the next day, I just got a weird phobia. A few more instant voice notes. I didn't finish in the instant voice notes. A few more real quick, because the people must be heard.
Hey, this is Zoe from the Portland area. First off, Denise, I hope they figure out what's going on with you. Second, PK, here's a story for you. So I've worked in geriatrics for years, and listening to Denise talk about having to scoop her poop. Years ago, we had a gal who had to have a fecal transplant. So her son pooped in a plastic bag, brought it to our facility. We ground it up in a special her-only blender and had to insert it back inside this woman to try to get good bacteria back in her gut. So not as bad as that, but good luck. Bye.
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 Thanks for the story. They'll appreciate it. Always love hearing a good story. Say you got something or you have a correction or there's going to be a lot on today's show. Drop us your instant voice notes online, pkanddk.com. Every day we like to ask you one random question as well. I don't know that we've been consistently doing that, but we need to get back to it. But I wanted to ask you today for the craziest thing that you've ever happened to you while traveling. And the reason that came to mind was because of the listeners that ran into us with the Orlando.
Universal Studio.
Where are they from? Are they from Oregon?
Yeah, they're from Oregon.
So imagine being across the country and then you see somebody with the PK and DK shirt and you're like, oh my God, that's so cool. But then it also brought to my mind the story about a long time ago. We had a person that called up because I asked this on the radio and they were traveling and lost their car keys. I think it was in Orlando as well. So imagine being stuck across the country with like no car keys. I think they had lost their wallet too. It was like a whole thing. They lost everything. Yeah. And I don't remember how. I don't know what you do at that point, and I don't remember what their answer was because I know they didn't get their stuff back. But imagine being, let's take it a step further. What if you're like in Europe and you lose everything? Like, how do you check into a hotel? How do you get your room? I guess if you already had your room, then maybe you can convince them that it's you, and then they can send over some paperwork or something. But like, what do you go to the embassy? I don't even know where I would start with, like, let's say you lose everything, something happens. What's the craziest thing that happened to you, whether it's overseas, in the U.S., while traveling? Have you ever had anything?
And
it doesn't have to be you lost stuff. It could be anything. We had our friend that almost lost her kidney.
How
That's a whole story that I'll have to try to get Elio on for.
Does it
but
involve
yeah,
kidnapping and stuff?
it got pretty close. I think we've shared the story. It got pretty close. But Denise lost her teeth in Rome.
Oh,
you know that
sure,
one.
yeah.
It's the craziest thing that happened to you while traveling. Did you have a story or no?
Well, I always go back to my New Orleans, the kidnapping one.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first time where I felt like I was being kidnapped and ransomed for to pay the taxi guy $250, and then I weaseled my way out. of his car, and I ran.
I feel like that was on me too, because I warned you about New Orleans, but I didn't tell you about the cab
Taxis.
kidnappings.
Yeah, and my phone died too, so I couldn't call or anything.
Yeah.
And I told the guy I don't know where I'm going. I just head this way. But yeah, it was scary.
I was really surprised that you actually survived New Orleans.
I
And
did.
how little your wife cared about you surviving New Orleans. Because I told her, I'm like, look, if something happens, this is his playground, and something will happen. It's New Orleans.
Yeah.
She was like, don't call me. Call his mother.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't worry, guys. I got this.
I got this. It's cool.
I just got kidnapped and escaped, but I still survived.
And I also learned something about New Orleans, which I didn't know, and I had been there so many times. And Duryan taught me this, that the town actually closes. I never thought it closed.
Yeah.
I thought it was a 24-hour operation, but you were saying there was like the people just spraying you with the hoses.
Yeah, I think the latest establishment that was open that night was the strip clubs. So I stayed there till like 4 a.m. And I think they stopped serving drinks at a certain time too.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember them saying the last call was like, I think maybe at 3.
I don't know why, but I didn't think that New Orleans ever closed.
I was
also
shocked.
didn't think Vegas closed, and apparently Vegas closes as well.
That's
Which,
weird.
to me, those are those towns that I thought would just be open 24. I'm sure there's places so you can treat them as open 24 hours. I read an article about Houston being one of those spots where if you wanted to, like, you don't never have to go home. There's always, like, the after party
Really?
at the shady club, and there's always, But again, I just assumed Vegas and New Orleans were more open about, like, where you can go. But apparently, closing time's a real thing.
Remember Atlanta when we were watching a documentary about some like rapper?
Oh, yeah.
And his performance was like at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning. And I'm like, what? Who goes to the club that
Yeah.
late? I was like, whoa.
Well, remember, but it was Super Bowl weekend, so it's a whole different thing. But Drew, his set didn't start until like 3 in the morning. And I bumped the lights at like 5 a.m.
I remember we stayed we finished the whole day into the night into the next morning.
Yeah, that was, man.
Damn, that was crazy. Atlanta.
Real quick, let's see. Bong Gong Dong for
Yep.
Ashley. Shots of sketchbook. Go, baby.
Holy crap.
Where'd the mallet go?
Dude, it ricocheted off and then, it's underneath the desk.
Now, I don't think Ashley can win her own pet sketch. Thank you, Ashley, for putting it on the wheel. And you guys, you can win it. $20 will get you to spin the wheel, and then that's how we currently stay in business. Also, big thanks to all of our sponsors, including Renova Appliance Center. So if you're in the Houston area, that's your spot. Any kind of appliances you need, or maybe like a family member's like, I need a refrigerator or something. Please go there. Help us out. Comes the wheel. We've got Tony. We've got Fifth. Oh, no. Oh, thank God.
That was so close. So close. Oh, I forgot, too. We got the Square Bear beanies.
Yeah, the green Square Bear beanie. Are they over there or no? Probably not. Huh? Bro, I'm really sorry.
Why?
Just blew it up.
Oh, God. We should really get like a Febreze can up in
Yeah,
here.
it's been, that's why I didn't want the fat Wed's Square. I've been eating for Denise. I've been eating for 2. She's got me stressing. Got me stressing. Well, we did the show with, and I don't know if you guys didn't, definitely check it out. It's one of our better shows. This is one of our worst shows. We went from one of the best to one of the worst. But the AJ, what'd you think of AJ Smith?
I thought he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
Him and his drummer.
I dropped the audio. A lot of you guys have PK and DK Plus subscriptions, so thank you for that. But if you do have it, you probably have heard it. If not, you could see it on our YouTube channel. But you didn't know much about him.
No,
And you were in here. Great questions, by the way.
Yeah,
But what a cool guy, right?
Yeah, his voice. I didn't realize like how low he is, like how not out there he is. You know what I mean? Because to me, I feel like he's like already huge. Like with his voice sounds like should be like headlining some concerts.
Yes, exactly. I didn't
But
know
he's
how to
not.
say that because he's so polished and his range is so. I mean, he only did 2 songs here, right?
Yeah.
And he did when we went to so after where I was going with all this is after that show is we went to see him because he was at the House of Blues, right? And then Denise got really sick after that, and it sucks when you get sick after a night out.
Yeah.
Because I saw her, she had 1 beer. That's it. By the way, beer, we found out, was on the list of the things she couldn't do.
Ooh.
So I'm like, that's what it is. But she got sick after that, right? And it's the worst getting sick after a night out because everybody just assumes it's alcohol poisoning. Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
It's happened to me.
You're cut off.
Numerous times.
You drink too much. Yeah. Chill out.
And I was next to her and I saw her, and I know it's like 1 beer, and it's ironic that we saw that on the list. And every single time she has been really sick, the night before we did have like a little bit of wine. Not too much, but like a few glasses of wine or like a beer or something. Which also, I'm going to get right back to AJ Smith. How crazy would that be if that's a permanent thing where she's allergic to alcohol?
Oh my God.
That would be that.
That's, I mean, so no wine, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do I get to still drink?
I mean, maybe not in front of her.
I
huh?
know, right?
You probably have to go to like a different room.
Dude.
Oh yeah. I know. Dude. But what if
How
like
insane would that be if later in life you that's what happens? You know, we always joked about it, and typically when we joke about something, it happens in my life. I've always joked about like living in Houston or Atlanta, and those are the two cities that we actually ended up in, you know? So I've learned to not really joke about the extremes because they might actually happen. And here's something else. How insane. What would you do if Jessica, she doesn't really drink that much to begin with.
No.
But would you stop drinking to help her out?
God, that's kind of hard because she doesn't really drink. I mean,
let's flip it and say she got somehow, and I know this is Imaginaryville now. She got allergic to working out. Do you stop to help?
Oh God, no. I mean, if it's working out, I couldn't because it helps me be better.
Yeah.
So I couldn't quit working out. But like,
even though that would just hurt her so much, seeing you go to the gym and coming back because she loved it so much.
Yeah, because if I don't go to the gym, I'm gonna get so fat, and then I'm gonna get like.
Why are you looking at me, kid?
Because I'm talking to you.
Well, let's look at her, imaginary Denise.
So yeah, I couldn't because I would get so big. But like your instance, though, it could be that way. What if she said? What if the doctor's like, all right, you have to cut out alcohol. No more alcohol.
Ooh.
What do? Do you, all right, babe, I'm here with you.
I mean, I don't drink that much to begin with. I only drink, you know, when we go to a show or like if it's the club or I guess I drink a lot. But I don't crave drinking, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm cool not really drinking or just having one drink here or there. So I think I'd be fine. I think it would hurt her more because
what if it's what
she
if
likes wine and she likes having a good time and
I know,
you know,
yeah. Dude, that'd be a hard thing to like cold turkey.
Now, if I had to give up, like let's say meat or something, let's say she's allergic. Let's say the tests come back. She's allergic to meat. We can't have meat in the house. Ooh, that would be tough.
Dude,
I know.
That's almost a deal breaker.
Fireball Carol in the chat saying didn't stop Uncle Jerry. Is he allergic to drinking? Give me a little more on that. And Jerry, if you're listening, drop us an instant voice note. I would just be curious. But yeah, Jerry had to stop eating food for like I think it was was it 3 months or something? He was like on a liquid diet. That would be so difficult. So let me go back to AJ. If you haven't seen the show that we dropped, and again, my days are getting mixed up, but great show, an amazing dude. And what I wanted to say was like his voice is like he hits all these different notes that are so impossible to hit.
Dude,
right?
the highs and the lows.
Dude, he did this one song where he was singing while playing the violin that I fucking love.
He plays the violin?
Yeah, he plays piano, guitar, violin, I forget what other instruments.
Oh,
insane. So then everybody was talking behind AJ's back. Everybody, just to be honest, right? Everybody. If you saw the show, I want you just to take a guess without looking it up. But everybody was talking about behind his back about his age. How old do you think he was?
I would say, probably just barely 20s, early 20s.
Early 20s, right?
Yeah.
Because traveling, and I thought he'd be a little older because he's so polished. And I think it wasn't, when I say we were talking about him behind his back, I'm not saying it in a negative connotation. We were just like, how do you ask somebody how old they are? Is that a rude question to ask?
I don't think it is, but I feel like people take offensive to it now.
Especially like if you're in the field of like
entertainment.
Yeah, it just felt like a weird. And I was sitting here and he was singing, and you could probably see it in my face, like going back and forth, thinking to myself, should I bring it up? Should I ask him? How should I ask him? I never ended up asking him.
Yeah.
Where I'm going with the story is also in town, because the person that lined all this up and really went out of his way is our buddy Jeff to get AJ to come into our studio. Because think about it. I mean, our studio is in a townhome. It's not an easy sell to tell an artist like, "Hey, go into this neighborhood. This dude does a podcast and it's legit, right?"
Yeah.
And I even asked Jeff. I'm like, "Did you prepare him and stuff?" And he was like, "Dude, your studio is more legit like radio stations." And as soon as you walked in, AJ said the same thing. So I thought that was amazing, right?
Yeah.
But also, where I'm going with this is he was in town with his wife's father, so his father-in-law.
Okay, yeah.
His father-in-law
Jeff was,
wanted just to have like a day away, get out of town. And I think Jeff started talking about AJ, and he was like, hey, I'll go with you, right? So they both, how cool is that?
That is really cool. That's a cool relationship.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Like, think about this. Your father-in-law just bounces on a plane.
Travels.
Travels
with you. Yeah, and you guys go have shots at the airport or wherever.
Yeah.
Downstairs, we had shots of Fireball, too. So the dad jumped in. I was like, whoa, cool.
Going back to the whole age thing, so then the show's over, and I think it was that night that we were like, we started talking about his age again in the kitchen. And the father-in-law, right?
Yeah.
In his 60s or so, he was like, oh, I know how old he is. I asked him. We're like, what?
Oh, nice.
Like, nobody else wanted to ask this guy. But you're at that level in life where you don't give an F.
Yeah.
You're like, how old are you? Who cares? What is he going to do? Not answer?
Yeah, right. Yeah, because you already see he's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
32.
32.
32.
Wow, he looks good for 32.
Yeah, he looks great, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So, I don't know. If you didn't go back, you're sitting through this, then you'll definitely love. It was Wednesday's, the second show. It's on YouTube. I might have to release it to everybody to listen to as well. I just thought it was cool. It brought me back also to, what I loved about radio, but back in the day, right? Because nowadays, when you have an artist come in, even if they do a couple of songs, which they don't anymore, but let's say they do a couple of songs on the air, then you only get them for like 7-8 minutes. You get like, pre-screened questions, things you can't ask, all this stuff, and for good reason. I'm not bagging on the people that put those things in place, because if you have it open-ended, then immediately you have a morning show that just wants to make a name for themselves by pissing off whoever the artist is, right? And what that does is everybody else out there that really wants to get down and find somebody's process and how they got to where they are. Because to me, that's what I really love about these people is you really can get inside their head when you can spend some serious time with them and find out what their thought process is.
Yeah.
What can I pick from that person that can make me a better human, whether it's like learning the piano or like how they're going about their daily life or any of that stuff, And you can't get to that point without actually having a meaningful conversation that you can't do on the radio anymore.
Hey, so this is random.
Yeah.
Jeff's stepdad.
Yeah.
Not stepdad, stepfather.
Father-in-law.
Father-in-law.
Yeah.
Father-in-law. Dude, tell me you were wondering this too as well. Because he's 60, 70.
I think so. Yeah, he's up there.
But did you see his hair?
What do you mean?
His hair was so full and luscious.
Yes!
I couldn't stop staring at
Did
it.
you say something to him?
No, but I couldn't stop staring because I wanted to be like, yeah, I wanted to ask him if his hair was real or if it was a wig. I could not tell, and I was really impressed with it with his age.
He brought it up somehow.
Like I wanted to grab it. I wanted to pull it just to see.
I don't know if Jeff brought it up. Somebody brought it up talking about how, one, he still has hair.
And it's thick.
It's thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was it?
It didn't look fake to me. It looked.
Yeah.
It was a little salt and pepper on there, but everything looked natural.
I wonder. I'm gonna try calling up Jeff and we'll see if
he knows. Yeah.
First of all, he never answers when we're doing the show.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, we're doing.
What's up, dude? What's up?
I didn't know that you'd answer. We're doing the show.
For a second there, I thought it was a voicemail.
Yeah. And Duryan had, we were talking about your father-in-law and how, how awesome he was.
Very awesome.
We started talking about his hair, and Duryan had an observation.
Yes.
Duryan had an observation on Joel's hair. I would love to hear it.
Jeff, I could not stop staring at Joel's hair because it was so thick and luscious. And for his age, I'm like, that is some really good genes or a really good wig.
No, okay. So do you want to? Did you do match 2? I mean, do you think this could be part of a match 2 game and maybe see what this works? I am very surprised that you didn't actually, since you're so forward thinking and there was Fireball involved, that you didn't ask if you could just run your fingers through his hair.
Why don't you just pull his hair?
I think he would have let you do it.
Oh my God, I would have done it too. I just said I wanted to grab it and pull it. Its hair just looks amazing.
Hey, listen, if we had time, I would definitely conference him in and let you tell that. Would you like me to get a video of him giving the answer and you could cliffhang until Monday?
Oh, I'd love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Seeing is believing.
Can I say how amazing that was?
I personally know the answer to Ryan, but I'm going to make it cliffhang through the weekend, and then we will have a video from Joel so that everybody can really experience the lusciousness for themselves, for your faithful listeners.
And also, I got to say, on the behalf of all the listeners, man, thank you for going out of your personal way You didn't have to do any of that to not only have AJ come to town, but then also to be like, you know what? I'm going to fly into town just to make sure everybody's comfortable.
You know, I'm never gonna give up an opportunity to hang out with my lovely people, the PK, the DK, and the Duryan. Sometimes in opposite order, because no offense to you, Duryan was the one that offered me the first fireball shot. So I don't know what's up with that, but thank you. Thank you.
I'm up there trying to get the show on the air.
I understand. We got work to do.
That was fun, man. That was a lot of fun. And we were just also talking about how extremely talented AJ was. And
no, AJ was great because you went over like your beautiful wife was like, "Hey, PK, you've got 20 minutes," so you very clearly took 40, as you do. But I think that worked fine, and I think he was very thankful for the opportunity. I know he's already shared it with people, man. Like if people missed it, you got to update the website if it's not already there. I've definitely shared it on the Twitter machine, and people are loving it. So
he's awesome, man. He's really cool.
Dude.
So.
Yeah, I know he's not coming back through Houston, but check him. I think he's coming back to Austin, and he's going to Dallas with Ripe, which, no offense to Dallas guys, he didn't have great things to say, even on stage. So it's not even like I'm doing dirty laundry there.
Yeah.
So we got to get some Dallas people in there. But hey, thank you for the time. I got a 3 o'clock. Love you guys.
Bye.
Okay. Later, guys.
Yeah, well, we got to go too because we got a 2:59 o'clock.
Yeah.
See ya, Jeff.
What does that mean? I got a 3 o'clock.
I think he's flexing.
You think that's a good way to end phone calls?
That
Fuck,
is.
I got a 3 o'clock.
Oh my God.
It's 11:30, jackass.
I think that's how I'm going to start ending my conversation.
Me too.
Hey, I gotta catch a meeting here.
Oh, I got hold on, let me see. I got 11:30.
Got a Zoom meeting with China here in just 10 minutes. I gotta go.
Ironically enough, he's doing some work over there, so I wonder if it is the China call coming in at 3 o'clock heavy.
Yeah.
What a great way to end phone call conversations. I
like that.
Got 3 o'clock. Dario, Bongang Don, real quick. I see you, Dario.
Oh no, I never
picked that.
I didn't pick up the mallet.
Come on. Oh. We all waiting. Smash it. Here it comes, Dario.
Found it.
Here it is, buddy.
I'm gonna hit it.
Here we go. Also, that's a wheel spin?
Wheel spin.
We found our groove. Beginning was kind of dicey, but here we are. Please, no fat PK. I really can't. I don't have it in me today. Don't have it in me. There we go.
I'm sending vibes for the...
That was a strong wheel spin.
Fit PK, baby.
No. Oh, shit. Or no, sticker pack, though. Oh, we might have a winner. Oh, it's a sketchbook. Oh,
dang it.
Oh, man. Yo, on the peg. In case you're listening to the show. I mean, on the peg. Holy crap. Well, thank you, Dario. There was no comment.
Oh,
no.
there was.
Wait, there was a comment.
Yeah, Shiba dog in samurai armor waving banner saying number 1.
It's actually the emoji that he used on, because we're looking, just so you guys know, we're looking at 2 different chats. One of them just filters everything in, and the other one. So anyway, that's an emoji over on YouTube, but because that just kind of makes it do that. Let's get to What's That Noise? A $500 What's That Noise right now.
What's that noise?
By the way, I should say this. I had a $25 yes or no question that came in for What's That Noise?
Nice.
And all I'm going to say, in case you have not gotten my return email, my reply yet, I'm not going to say what the question was, but I will publicly say the answer to your question is no. Is no. Should I turn the mics off? I'll turn the mics off and tell you what the question was.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, we're back.
Trying to narrow it down.
We're
okay.
back.
What's that noise?
Honey B, what's up? Hit the bong down for Honey B.
What?
It's been a minute. How the hell are you?
Oh my God! And
Wait, we gotta stop.
I don't want to talk about it.
Back to the $500. What's that noise in just a sec? I don't either, but I feel like we need to say congrats.
Well, maybe, do we say congrats or do we wait until she pulls it out?
Maybe, can we tell you congratulations, Honey B? Just drop us a yes or a no. That way we know.
And
I don't want to jump the shark, and then she's like, motherfucker, you put my business out there.
But you're right, though. We can say congratulations because it's like, of what? It could be anything.
It could be, hey, I got my nails done.
Congratulations. Yeah.
I
be
lost
anything.
a couple of pounds. Congratulations.
I took a shower today.
Congratulations.
It could be anything. So we can say it,
I
right?
got engaged.
Congratulations.
Yeah, could be anything.
We can say it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Honeybee.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
She says, I'm 18 weeks
Oh,
now.
yeah. Congratulations. Wow.
Wow.
Dude, 18 weeks?
Wow. Oh, the chat's congratulating Honeybee now. See, I love that.
Oh, wow, dude.
What's it like, Honeybee? We got to get you on. You got to walk us through the whole process. What's that like now? You getting the cravings yet?
Dude.
When does that happen?
Oh, yeah.
When do you start the show and stuff? When do you start getting kicked in the stomach?
What kind of food? Like weird food are you craving?
Yeah, I got so many questions.
Oh,
Are we
gosh.
thinking about names? Does the family know? You got to tell the family at some point. Sometimes it's not an easy thing to do.
It's too early to tell if it's a boy or girl, right? I should know this, but
Yeah,
I
I don't because I haven't had a child, but you have had.
I
a
have.
kid.
I had one.
Oh, uh-huh.
I have one.
R.I.P. Oh, this show is a mess without Denise here. Oh, Denise, by the way, is now texting me.
Oh,
that's good to know that she's still alive.
Fingers are working.
Yeah.
Nice,
That's
cool.
nice. She goes, town crier should announce Honeybee. Oh, my God. What a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
We might have to send the town crier out to do a little announcement if.
Oh.
Yeah.
She just said, it's a girl. We can chat. What?
Dude, we gotta send town crier out
that's cool.
to do some crying there.
Yeah, I think so.
Happy tears, though. Happy tears. Congrats. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Congratulations, Honeybee.
Yeah, congrats.
I love hearing about that stuff now. You know, I think I'm getting baby fever to be all honest. But this medical scare thing, it's got me reevaluating. Yeah. I mean, everything, bro. Because even though we have insurance, then you look at the insurance and you're like, oh Jesus, this is it. This is gonna tank it all.
This doesn't cover that. Kind of
my
thing.
God, yeah.
Got to go here, can't go there. That
And
kind
we
of thing.
we were so like on the verge of going to the ER. If we would have had better insurance, we probably would have gone to the ER. But now we're calling all of our nurse friends, and I'm on the phone with a doctor who I'm sure is annoyed at me. I'm like, what's the signs? When do we actually pull the trigger and go to the ER? Because that's going to be like $20,000.
Oh my God, yeah.
Even with insurance, they don't play. They'll charge you $200 for a pair of socks.
Bro, when I in Atlanta, I went to the ER because of my ear.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be cheap. But
was that the ER or was that urgent care?
I can't remember. No, it was ER.
ER.
Because Jessica got mad at me. Goes, why'd you go to ER? It's going to be more expensive. And it was, bro.
How much was it? Do you remember?
It was like almost $300 for a squirt of water in the ear.
Oh, that's not even that bad. $300. How long were you there, too?
I took longer in the waiting room. I was in there for like probably 20 minutes.
Oh, that's nothing.
20
minutes? Usually in there like 4 hours before you get sick.
And the nurse that did it loved doing it. So she got off of like spraying water in my ear and oozing stuff out. She liked it.
Now, the doctor said, look, I'm going to get you in to do all the procedures on Thursday, but if it gets really that bad and you go to the ER, we'll just keep you overnight and do it the next day, right?
Oh.
And I'm thinking, overnight? Oh, shit.
Ching, ching.
Yeah, that's no joke. So we got a $50 what's that noise?
Oh, $50 now? It's gone down.
Just kidding around. Still $500 for the time being. And here it is right here. What do you think? $500. Tell us what that is. Yes or no answer. If you want, you can. It's $25. I'll email you right back. And you can do that online at pkdk.com. Go to the menu bar for that. Duryan, guess number, I don't know because Denise isn't here. Go.
Yeah. Abel. Spam coming out of a can onto cutting board.
That is incorrect. One more guess.
Got James grabbing a frozen bag of peas.
Also incorrect. Get your guesses in online, pkdk.com/what's that noise. 2 more guesses coming up before the end of this here show. Bev in the chat going, why don't you guys have Medicaid? You're not employed? Medicaid should pick up what your insurance does not. I looked into that, and it's weird, and I don't know if I'm looking... Dude, these are all things I didn't want to know about, really. You get a job, you check the boxes, you're out work. Now I'm like, and my ADD kicks in, and I'm reading things that I don't even know what the things means. I got to put ChatGPT, that gets involved. It's a whole mess. But from what I've looked into, we can't because we're not in some kind of county. It covers like half the state, and we're not in that county. So I think there's other ones that we're now seriously looking at. And honestly, I'm the one to blame on this because I should have been looking at this way before, because now that coverage wouldn't kick in until after all this.
Yeah.
So
damn,
it's almost time to go behind the Kroger and get like a social security number. You know what I'm saying? You get a new name. What's in my new name be is what I'm saying. Yeah. The other thing that I'm picking up from reading things, and this is just me being ignorant at way an old stage in life. I should know all these things, I feel like, but I don't know like the general population of these things. But so I'm looking at like better insurance.
Okay.
Because we already pay like $700 a month. It's not like we don't have insurance. We pay insurance.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, right? So I'm trying to find like better insurance, but then the better insurance is like at least like $1,400 per person per month. It's like insanity.
Dude.
Insanity, right? So then also, as I'm looking at what kind of insurance to get, then they're like trying to recruit me to sell insurance. And I'm like, this seems like a pyramid scheme. Remember what, didn't Tony do something like that? No, it was life insurance that he was trying to sell.
Yeah, he got me into it too. It was
But I'm
life
like,
insurance and car
I'm
insurance.
trying to buy something. I don't want to sell it. Why am I trying to sell? So I don't know like who to trust, who not to trust. And then you have, the people that I know for a fact I can trust, like you can't get it now until the end of the year because then they got windows of when you can get in. The whole thing has just really, it's just so off-putting, man. It really is. The medical stuff in this country, I don't care. It sucks.
It sounds so messy, and it's just sad too, because like I feel like sometimes, a couple times, like I don't want to, like when I bumped my head, I didn't want to go to the doctors because I knew it's going to cost money. I was like, I don't want to do it. But stuff like that, it's just like the money issue, really.
They just don't make it easy. They really do not make it easy. It's like you have to have a lawyer just to try to figure it out, or and I feel like we have been now for the last 2.5 years, we have been trying. It's not like we're trying to cheat out of anything, even like the government. Like we've been trying to do everything by the book, and it's like it feels like we're always getting screwed because we're doing everything by the book.
I see.
Even her like her unemployment stuff that she's still for like 2 years now. When did the stuff in Atlanta happen?
Yeah, 2 years ago. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's just, I don't know. I don't mean to go down that path. Apologies. Let's move forward. We've got a couple more guesses for what's that noise coming up. Also, your car situation, your car title. Did you get that done?
Yeah.
You had an update there?
So, because we got notice from our car banks, whatever. They said they responded to Houston, on March 6th. I was like, okay, so 2 days ago, I went back to the car place to go, hey, I heard that, our car insurance replied to you guys March 6th. I was wondering if, you guys had it, our title. And
I'm going to go with no is the answer, PK. No, I did not get it taken care of.
I printed out, I made a copy of what we sent, and what I gave to them. I was like, yeah, I sent this to you guys, and you guys sent this to our car bank, and they replied. Do you guys, have a reply back? And she goes, let me take a look, looks back, goes back to the counter, chit-chats with another guy. Other guy's on his computer. I'm like, this ain't looking good. She comes back and goes, so we haven't got it yet. And then I was like, does it normally take this long? Because they responded March 6th. And then she was like, well, do you have a tracking number? I was like, no. Do you have a tracking number? She goes, we do not. And I was like, well, how do you expect me to track it? You need to call back again and see if they have a tracking number. If not, we might have to submit it again. And then she wrote on my paper, or you could fax us. And then she wrote down the fax number on it. But the sheet that they told me in the first place to fill it out so they could get our title doesn't have the fax number, doesn't have the email or anything. So she just wrote it down, just fax us. I'm like, okay, that's all right. I'll be back, I guess. So it's still, I don't know what's going on with our car situation. And so Jessica's been trying to call the bank and see if they do have a tracking number or a fax number. So I have to do that.
Oh, man.
Sucks, bro.
I think we're supposed to go in next week now it's a race on who's going to get their car legit. And something else. We're just you don't even have what the hell happened to us?
I don't know.
What the hell happened to us?
I don't know.
All right, move forward. We got I also have I had a crazy did you know? So we should do that.
Did you know, no, did you know?
Let me bring it up because also I want to pose a question by everybody, and I'm going to ask you to leave us instant voice notes to tell us whose side on this you're on, and it's something that we all, I feel, as men do, and all of the women, yes, you, hate us for it. So that is coming up. But first, the Did You Know today. Did you know? I'm going to put the camera on your face on this. Okay? Did you know that Will Smith died during the fight on the playground, and he was sent to his family in Bel Air? That was actually heaven. That's why his parents would only see him on his birthday and other holidays, because they were visiting his grave.
What?
Did you know? Boom!
Did you know? No. Did you know?
Is that a conspiracy?
That, in fact, is a conspiracy.
It is? Oh.
That totally makes sense, though. Doesn't that make sense?
I could see it, yeah, and it does make sense, and it made it more sad.
Yeah. It really
Yeah.
did. It really did. I also read that there was a guy that was just he just died and came back. So he was giving like a firsthand experience of what that experience was, of what happened. He was in the hospital. I forget what they did something, and like he actually died. Oh. And he said that he felt like it didn't feel like he was down looking on at his body, but he said that death felt like he was just at peace. It felt like you were out-of-body experience, but not necessarily looking at his body. Just felt like he was somewhere else and completely at peace.
What?
Which I thought was an interesting kind of first-hand reaction of what that must be like.
I wonder if he could like move or fly or.
I don't know. We should try to get him on. I'll do
Hell
some
yeah,
digging around.
dude.
We'll see if we can get him on. All right, now let me get to the point-counterpoint. And let's not be confused. There's going to be two sides to this. This is 100% a point-counterpoint.
PK and DK's Point-Counterpoint.
And you know how we talked about spending a lot of time, especially you in the bathroom?
Yeah.
I get yelled at as well, and I want to do my best to keep this person anonymous, but because of that, we had this question that came in, and she's asking it regarding her husband. So it's almost like it's going to be impossible to put ourselves in this situation. And again, I want to try to keep you anonymous. Says, all right, guys, I live in an apartment. It only has one bathroom. In the morning, he spends upwards of 40 minutes going to that bathroom, sitting on the toilet, answering calls, scrolling through social media. Also, of course, actually going to the bathroom. To be very clear, he does not have any kind of issues that require that amount of time on the toilet. It's purely a me time kind of thing. Can you so far relate to this?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So can I in a weird way. The issue is that I too need to use the toilet in the morning. We have virtually the same diet, so it should be to no surprise that I generally use the bathroom in like 5-10 minutes. As again, he's in there for like 40. Nearly every morning I have to text him to ask if he's almost done, which is annoying and a little embarrassing. I know everyone poops, but I don't love having to broadcast it and beg to use the bathroom nearly every single day. My issue is that he doesn't need to be sitting there for 40 minutes and that he's creating this annoying, embarrassing situation at the apartment. I've asked him directly about it. He says that he's usually done within a few minutes, but you're laughing because you relate, but he loves having time to himself. I don't understand why he can't, and I'm going to answer this in just a second, and I appreciate you sending this in to us. I don't understand why he can't have that time alone virtually anywhere else in the apartment, but it has to be in the shared bathroom. I've told him that I'll leave him alone. Can you please do that somewhere else? And he says it's just not the same. What do you think? Are you on his side or her side? Now, they've got one bathroom.
Yeah. Okay. So I kind of feel his side. For one example, when I use the restroom, I'm in there and I play this game called Mobile Legends. It's pretty addicting. Well, I'll do number 2.
Yeah.
And then I'll play the game at the same time. And then sometimes I'll finish before the game's done. And the game will last, and depending how good you are, it can last average 20 minutes to like 40 minutes, bro, if you're like have a good team. And so sometimes I'm there like 40 minutes playing. I'm done. Like 25 minutes ago, I'm done. I'm just gaming. And she goes, "You're taking so long." And so I'll get out. It's like, yeah, just pooping. She doesn't know.
Right.
She doesn't know I've been playing the game. Or she'll be like, "You're looking at porn, huh?" I was like, "No, I am not." And then, but that same thing, like what that message said, like why you could do
Why
it anywhere.
can't he? That's the That's out of the whole thing. And by the way, it's a lot longer. But out of the whole thing, the nugget in that is why can't he do that somewhere else? Especially if they have one bathroom.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you why too. Because that same game, I'll go on the couch, and if I have free time, I'll start it up. I'll play it.
Dude, say something.
Say, hey, cuddle with me. Let's go do this. I'm like, I can't. I just started. And
yep.
Yeah, this game, if you exit or go AFK, you get penalized. You get docked points, and you get deranked. So I was like, I can't. I gotta finish this. Let's go in the bedroom and cuddle, watch TV. I can't right now.
Exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say it a little differently, but the exact same thing. Is because if he does that in the living room couch, you're probably going to have him do something.
Yep.
You don't think that you're going to have him do something. In fact, you swear up and down he can have that privacy there on the couch, but I guarantee you, the minute that he gets on his phone on the couch and she comes out of the bathroom, if it only takes her 5 minutes, she's gonna ask you, did you take the dog out?
Yeah.
Did you do the dishes? Is the trash out? Something's going to happen where in the bathroom, it's just like, hey, when are you going to be done?
Yeah.
Right?
That's it.
That's it.
No one's there to bother you.
That's it.
You got your own time, your own space.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they need you, be like, I'm busy. It's like, yeah, okay.
I would challenge you to actually try to do that, right? You're going to have to, I don't know if he's a listener. I know he's the listener, which we're probably losing right now.
Yeah. Yeah, turn it off.
But I would challenge you to say for 1 week, let's try it so you can have that 40 minutes on the couch and I won't bug you. And let's see how that goes. Because I guarantee you he's going to get like 8 minutes in. I don't even give him to 10. How long do you think?
Less than 5. Less than 5 minutes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be something, a request from her.
Denise has the uncanny ability to wait until I'm sitting down and looking at something in order to ask me to move or to do something. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that's
like I was walking towards the couch. Why didn't you ask me at that point to get you whatever it is that you needed? You waited till I actually sat down, pulled the phone out. The minute that my focus is on something else, then all of a sudden something is needed.
I think it's a girl thing.
Yeah.
If I'm chilling at the house, right, or I have a day off or something, she would have like chores for me. Hey, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. But when she has like a day off to chill or anything, I don't make her requests. I don't say, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? I let her just chill, you know?
Yeah.
It's a girl thing.
I think it is.
They like to keep you busy or like to keep you in check. I don't know.
I think they just want your attention. So I don't think, ladies, it's a bad thing. See, this is why, again, we need Denise here to kind of balance us out.
Yeah.
Right now, you're getting the fellas. You're getting the fellas' opinion on all this.
I think
there's got to be another side.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
There was a comment from somebody.
In the chat?
Yeah, and it says something about this is for the guys, or the guys got this one.
Yeah.
So I'll try to find it. But
Corrine goes, Corrine gets out of the shower. She goes, 5 minutes? No, in 10. Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. Hubby takes 30 minutes. Then I get ready in 30, including hair done. Takes 30 or more to get ready. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm the same. I always like to joke around to tell Denise, just really to get her upset, that it takes me 5 to 10 minutes. Or 5 minutes. I'll say, just 5 minutes. Dude, it takes me like 40. I don't know why.
Huh.
I mean, yes, she has me like squeegeeing the bathroom door and stuff when
Yeah.
So that takes up a little time, but I'm just, I guess I'm a slow, and then she's introducing me to new things. Remember at the top of the show, I was saying I don't put lotion on, and I don't.
Yeah.
But now she's got this little vibrator thing that washes your face.
Oh, yeah.
And that feels so good that like every single day I go in there and I try to sneak that to wash my face.
Wash it, okay.
Yeah, she doesn't even know that I'm doing it. It's gonna like break on her a couple of weeks in because of all the use that I'm putting it
All the heavy use.
through. Anything? Did you find your comment in the chat?
Yeah, it was Modesto. Chalk that one win for the guys. Usually it's the girls that hoard the restroom. I feel nothing for her, and she needs to get over it. Modesto.
I don't know, Megs, what we should clip there, but I feel like this is a show that I probably will not be clipping because it's definitely going to get me in trouble. That's my feel on this show. Speaking of getting in trouble, what happened? Did you have something with your wife that happened that you guys were arguing about? Or what God, you told me something else. Let me look through my notes.
I think the last argument was a gym thing.
Yeah. Speaking of the gym thing, did I play that? No, I haven't played that. Let me do this. One more instant voice note, because the people must be heard. And just to set up the gym thing again, there was, what was the bar that was?
It was like a hexagon bar that you step in the middle, and then it has grips that you could like stand straight up and do shoulder shrugs with, or you could do farmer's walk with.
But somebody had moved it across the gym.
Somebody moved it.
You used it.
Yeah.
Just left it there. And then your wife was like, why don't you just move it back to where it goes?
I would have moved it back. It's like, well, I found it there. I'm going to leave it there.
I wonder whose side Jessica Hater is going to be on.
I don't know what y'all tripping on with my boy Duryan. With the tone deaf karaoke, y'all should rename it Duryan's Musical Experience.
Okay. I thought he had something
My
about...
boy's got a voice like Jesus and Fergie mixed together.
Thank you.
And about the gym stuff.
There it is.
Obviously, I'm going to agree with my boy. Jessica had an issue with it. She should have moved that shit back her damn self. How about that? Anyways, just wanted to get on here and rap on her. That's all. Bye.
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 All right. Instant voice notes always welcome online. PKDK.com. Hit the Ivan button. It'll come right to us. Isn't that a curl bar from High RPM over on Twitch, over on YouTube? Meg saying it's called the Trap Bar.
Meg's might be right.
Is it the Trap Bar?
I don't know what to call it. It's just some weird octagon-looking kind of bar.
And not to be confused with the Trap House, which is where the drugs are made and music and hits.
Oh, Meg's is right.
Is it Trap Bar?
Yeah, it's it's on Amazon. Hold on, Amazon's.
Yeah, everything's on Amazon.
Whoa, that thing is 112.
Your family over in Hawaii checking in on Facebook. What's up with y'all? How you doing? What's new?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, I got to bring up that review of the waterfall thing. Will you remind me Monday? I got to do that.
Oh yeah, with the guy with the private property and shotgun. Yeah.
Unless things take a turn for the worse over the weekend, then there might not be a show Monday. I don't know what to tell you. A lot of people, giving us crap because we couldn't do the show. But there you got. Hold it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is it. Feels good to visually see it.
Yeah.
That's the bar. You step in the middle and you can lift it up and do walks and stuff like that.
I definitely would have moved that bar back, I think, just being a nice guy. Oh, all right, let me pose that same situation in a different way. When you're at the grocery store and you see a cart and it's out of place, do you move it back?
Hell no.
See, I sometimes, not all the times, but I sometimes, like if I'm going up to the store and I could use a cart, I'll just take it because then I'm doing somebody's job, making their day a little better. And then every once in a while, if it's close, I'll go out of my way and move it back into the thing.
Oh, if there's a stranded cart, I pretend it's not there.
Really?
I just keep walking, yeah. There's been some times where I see somebody like walking to the cart place to put the cart away. I'm like, hey, I'll take that from you. I'm like, oh, okay, here you go. Stuff like that. But yeah, if I see one out in the wild, unattended, I'll leave it there unless I need it.
Back to the gym. I'm not saying you should always, but if you felt like doing something nice, I would have moved it back. And then also, Jessica Hater has a good point. I hate to say it. I'm gonna have to wash my own mouth out with soap. I hate to say it, but he's got a point. Yeah. Jessica could have also moved it back. Yeah. Got a point.
Yep.
All right, let's check our standings real quick before I forget. Oh my God! And then I had something for you too.
What?
I'm so excited to get to this. So hang tight, everybody. It's gonna be awesome. But going back to our NCAA tournament bracket. Look at Jerry jumped up to and Mern. Okay, Jerry, Mern. Did you guys do the exact same teams?
Oh, yeah.
Did Mern pick her own teams, Jerry? Did you pick 2 teams? I don't want to say that you did. I'm just curious. Because if Mern picked her own teams and didn't go off of Jerry's list, amazing job. They're tied for second place.
Oh, wow.
How insane is that? Sunflower Child at first. Where am I? Denise jumped up to 10th.
Oh, good. Top 10.
Oh, Jesus.
Last time you were like, what, 27, 28?
No, I was 28. At least I jumped up to 12 now.
Oh, nice.
12, yeah.
That's a big jump.
I'm going to have to ask Dave how this works. So the people that don't have something crossed off, those are the brackets that are still 100% legit? Are they still...
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Does that mean that they can win the whole thing, or does that mean that they had some teams wrong, but the person that they picked to win the whole thing is still in the running, and... I got to be better at that. But anyway, big congratulations to Sunflower Child 40, Jerry and Mern up at the top right now. Corrine's at number 4. Ashley Gordon's at 5. Some solid picks, guys. Yeah. Solid picks. All right, let me bring this picture. God, I wonder if I have it here. I wanted to bring a picture up. It's not that one. Remember you were saying that you wanted to do a business.
Yeah.
About cleaning people's trash cans.
Garbage cans, with a power washer.
And just real quick, what was that business again? Just that business model.
Yeah, so basically you just try to sign people up to clean their garbage can. Say like you charge them $10 a month, or maybe even $40 a month, and you just go there and clean their garbage can.
Kind of like, put this up back on the screen, kind of like this, right?
What is that? Trash can cleaning. Spick and span.
Again, for the people that say nobody watches your phone or whatever, I never once Googled that. And I don't think Denise did either. And then that's the ad that we got on the day on the show that we talked about you wanting to clean trash cans.
Oh, my God.
This dude has a truck. This dude is way ahead of the game.
Wow.
You're Dunsky, bro.
Yeah, I mean, for real, dude. How would I compete with that?
Yeah.
Kills bacteria, germs, and viruses.
Yeah, they go around.
Dude, and
they've got like little spigots that look like they got a bar in the back, only it's to clean garbage cans.
Oh, and they got a cool little logo, too.
Yeah,
a fun little
look at that.
guy. Dude, yeah. All I got is a little Honda I have to share with the wife.
Crap.
Dude, that's actually a thing. They must be doing business.
Yeah.
Look at that. Dang.
All right, let's see, 2 more guesses for What's That Noise before Megs jumps out of here. I want to say have fun on your cruise. I can't wait to hear all about it on the other side. She's going on a cruise. How awesome is that?
Lucky. Which cruise was it?
I don't know because you might have already bounced out of here, but let us know if you're still in there. But yeah, that's cruises to me. I was debating like for our, before Denise got sick for our 14-year anniversary, maybe to do like a postponed like cruise or something.
Yeah.
I had so much fun on cruises, but I know that people either love or hate cruises. There's never anybody in between. There's nobody that's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about them. It's either pulling teeth to get somebody to go on a cruise or they absolutely love them.
Why would they hate it?
There's some people that just don't like moving around all the time. They want to be stationary in one spot. But to me, I'm at a point to where I like seeing new places. And sometimes I don't want, if you're on a cruise, you don't have to worry about drinking and driving or going on the other side of the island, or you can like see what you like.
Dude, the food. I remember the food is so good.
The food's great. Yeah.
God, because I've only been on one cruise. This is for you guys.
She's going nice. She's going fancy. Royal Caribbean, which is, you have, you got Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and then Princess Cruise Lines in the ladder of like.
Did we go to Carnival?
Carnival, yeah. Which I had a blast at Carnival, yeah. Royal's a little nicer than Carnival, but yeah, that's going to be awesome. Have fun. That's going to be really, really cool. And a perfect time to also say big thanks to Renova Appliance Center, where Megs hooked us up, and they sponsored the show. So again, if you need anything, any kind of appliance, those are the people to check out, especially in the Houston area, or travel, mofo. You see anything else in the chat? Before What's That Noise?
Let's see. One just came in. My last cruise, I don't remember. 2 days after I got back, I finally got over the hangover.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of drinking, yep.
My cruise story, the one that like really upsets me to this day, was when we got married on the cruise, and you can only bring like 2 bottles of wine. Understandably so. You don't want, the cruise line doesn't want everybody bringing bottles and bottles of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But we knew, especially at that point in our life, we were going to bring bottles and bottles of stuff, right? So I'm like, only 2? So I got the biggest bottles of wine. I emptied them. I washed the bottles. I filled them up with liquor. I got stuff to shrink wrap the top so it looked like it wasn't messed with. I mean, I did so much research to clean the thing so it didn't smell like wine, all this stuff, right? And I was so proud of myself. I had 2 big handles of, I think it was vodka or something. And here comes Duryan with a carry-on suitcase.
Yeah.
Filled with nothing but bottles, and this dude didn't even put towels around the bottles.
No, they go cling, cling,
cling,
cling,
cling,
cling,
cling, cling.
cling.
I'm surprised they didn't bust all over the place, right? You could tell 100% what was in this suitcase.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, they picked it up, they put it through the x-ray. Nobody batted an eye.
Dude,
all this liquor made it on.
Yeah, and I remember, too, I was so nervous. Like, people were saying, like, they could take your bag and have it confiscated or something like that.
Yeah.
But I showed up to our room, and there was my bag.
I think they even took it from the x-ray, and then they dropped it off in front of your room.
Yeah, it was
And
waiting.
I'm sitting there like, motherfuckers, there's obviously liquor in there. I wanted them to take it away because I was so pissed that I did everything right to try to sneak in liquor. You didn't even try, and it made it on.
Bro, when I saw my bag, I was like, please tell me there's liquor in there. I picked up my bag, I shook it, clink, 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 clink. I'm like, yes, awesome. I had a full bar in my room.
I shouldn't have ate, and then, there was like 10 people at the end of the 7-day cruise, and you know how much we all drink. There was still liquor left over. That's how much got on the ship, which, again, part of me, half of me was happy. The other half of me was pissed. I'm like, I should have just bought bottles and just threw them in my suitcase.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had our buddy who was brought in a full-blown, remember Todd's printer? He had a bag just for a printer because he was still doing work.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing work, right? And he had to print stuff up. So this dude had like a full-blown printer. I'm like, dude, I don't even think we have Wi-Fi on the ship.
Scans, you can fax.
So much stuff. All right, let's get back to our $500 What's That Noise? 2 more guesses right now.
What's that noise?
Last 2 of today. Get your guesses in online, PKandDK.com/What's That Noise. What you got?
Cody. Duryan gargling.
That is incorrect, by the way. Bootleg. Nailed it. Everything always works out for Duryan. It always does.
Yeah.
Last guess for today.
Amber Duchess.
What's up, Amber?
Pouring batter into a bowl.
And that is also incorrect. Online, PKandDK.com/What's That Noise? What's going on with your eye?
I don't know. It's got itchy for some reason.
I thought you had something in there.
We don't got pink eye.
Man, shut up.
Heard that. Gross.
I'm surprised we haven't been as immature as we have could have been on this show. Surprised.
Usually
I think I
Denise,
kicked it off trying to be a little too professional, and then yeah.
because Denise always yells at us.
Yeah, it's not the same, too. When you
guys
can get away with it,
knows.
it's not the same, you know.
Yeah, I like to break rules when she's here.
Yeah. It's like when we say, R.I.P. and we're looking up and go to her camera. It's not the same if we're not getting yelled at.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like it's not worth it.
I felt when we started the show and we're like, rep, up above, hanging out with Keeks. I thought we would hear like a yelling through the wall.
God damn it, you guys.
God, I fucking hate you. Can't believe you.
I can hear you,
Bitches. You're up to no good again. Yeah. But that's how you know she's really not feeling well, Even last time she wasn't feeling well. She came in for like 5-10 minutes.
Gave us a talking and had saved a few words, and then left.
She was telling me that like her pain on the side kind of rotates and like goes to the back, or like some days it'll be less painful, some days more painful. It's just like, oh, jeez, man.
It's not a baby though, right?
Not a baby, yeah. Why you really want us to have a kid, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Well, first I want to see what it turns out to look like. Second,
Look at this face, kid. Look at this face, kid.
Exactly. What the kind of features this baby collects from you guys?
Yeah, that's really her doing though, because she's hot. So like, why would you? I mean, like,
there was like this
careful what you say, motherfucker.
No, this guy always used to say, ugly people make beautiful babies, and I think the
you want a
opposite.
profile shot of this nose? No chance. No, because otherwise celebrities wouldn't have attractive babies.
Yeah.
And all the celebrities have. Even
yeah.
actors or actresses. You should look this up sometime if you get bored. I know you won't, but even actors and actresses that are famous, that you don't realize had famous parents, then you'll find out throughout your life. You'll read an article or something, you're like, oh yeah, they're famous because their parents was like an old school famous actor, Like, oh, I thought they were just like a famous on their own thing.
Oh, so a lot of actors,
people that you don't
famous moms or dads or interesting.
You don't think?
Oh, that's like Ben Stiller. I thought he was just his own guy, wacky, but his dad is like an old school I
didn't know that he is.
Yeah, and he's in a lot of his movies. Ben Stiller.
Really?
Yeah, he's the old guy. Oh God, what movie? What movie, dude?
I don't know, dude. I didn't even know he had a dad.
Zoolander.
Really.
He's in Zoolander. When he's that dad's like the manager of him. Yeah, and I didn't know that was his dad. I'm like, whoa, that's cool.
He's got one of my favorite. I don't want to say favorite movie, but like an underrated, really good movie is the Something Life of Walter Smitty or something, where he goes to Iceland. Have you ever seen that one? It's kind of like a comedy, but also like a serious one. The Secret Life of something.
No, this is Ben Stiller.
Yeah, you've never seen that? No. Somebody's got to know what I'm talking about, right? I know the chat does.
Oh, Fireball Carol knows who I'm talking about. Jerry Stiller. That's Ben Stiller's dad.
Wait, from Seinfeld?
From what? Maybe. Wait,
no.
No.
That's how we need Denise here. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Yeah, I was close. You never seen this movie?
No.
Yeah, this is a good movie, man.
Is it a comedy?
It might be. You've never seen this one?
I haven't seen it. Oh, is that where he does like
now something happens to him, and then is it that he goes to he just tries, maybe it was a break, I don't know. When I said I really love this movie, I meant like when I saw it back in the day. Now I can't even tell you what the plot is besides him going to Iceland and shenanigans happen, and then he finds himself.
Oh, he doesn't do like a is he an insurance guy and does predictions? Like
he might.
Oh, okay. That's how he bases his relationships too. I have a prediction of we won't get married, so I can't date you. Is that the?
You know what? I should just read the IMDb. I feel like because what you're saying could be correct, or it could be Fight Club.
Oh, Fight Club.
Doesn't Fight Club? He's doing insurance stuff, predictions.
Yeah, Fight Club is different though.
But he's doing insurance predictions. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's up with this big life thing? It says American adventure comedy drama.
Okay.
Following its world premiere. What the hell is it? Oh my God, this cannot be the synopsis. Look how long this is.
No, that's way too long.
No, that's the whole plot.
Yeah, might as well just watch the movie.
Oh, let me go to IMDb. Jeez Louise. Thank you. A one-sentence thing. Why was that so hard for Wikipedia to have? When both he and a colleague are about to lose their job, Walter takes action by embarking on an adventure more extraordinary than anything else you ever imagined.
Oh.
That's it.
Huh. Okay.
Okay. You're not interested in that one at all.
No. Huh.
It's a good movie if you guys haven't seen it. Final thought? You want to get to that?
Yeah.
What do you have?
So, website. It's called versus.com. Oh, you there?
Yeah, motherfucker. You told me ahead of time.
Okay, cool. I didn't think you pulled it up. So what I like about this, I always try to compare things. Like if I'm like interested of buying something, I would like to compare it to something. Like for instance, on this one, I was comparing AirPod Pros. So if you type in AirPod Pro.
Okay.
Yeah, and then enter.
Second generation?
Yeah, and then versus first generation. You could do the first one. AirPod Pros. Just AirPod Pro.
Don't tell me what to do.
Boom. And then you could do up to 7 things to compare, by the way.
Okay. Sony.
Oh, if you really. Oh, okay.
Let's go Link Buds.
Okay.
Okay. Compare.
Cool. Compare.
So then does it give you features and stuff and price?
Dude, it broke it down so much where I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, it has a score over there, and then it has that I don't know what you call that diagram, but it.
I don't know what that means either. Like, but sound quality and stuff.
And it'll show like out of those 3, which one's the best.
Oh,
best
hey, that's
prices,
a pretty cool website.
Sound quality, it does everything, and then people could comment and stuff. So I was like, what? That is really cool.
How'd you find out about this website?
By accident. I was trying to go to a different website, stumbled upon this. I'm like, all right.
That's pretty cool.
Let's roll with this one.
Yeah, you can do TVs, you do cars, you can do pretty much everything, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and there's categories too, so you go into categories and check out that too. I'm like, dude, this is very detailed.
I like that. It's called Versus, VERSUS, in case you, not very good at spelling like your boy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This made me think of Tony.
Apps and software. Tony, by the way, I think speaking of cruises, oh my God, Megs is doing a cruise, so is Tony.
Oh.
Leaving, Tony, I think is leaving tomorrow on a cruise. I think he's out of here.
What?
Yeah, he's flying up, and he needed a ride to Galveston.
Oh.
But he's got like 15 kids or something. I'm like, well, I'd take you, but I can't fit everybody,
Yeah.
People want to sit on laps some more than,
It's got a 5-sitter.
Yeah. So that would be something if Tony and Megs are on the same boat. That'd be something.
Whoa, that'd be cool.
I'm still blown away by the fact that listeners from Oregon met other listeners from Georgia in Orlando. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, the one place that you can meet everybody is our Discord, and you can get there online at pkndk.com. And this is our Discord where people can drop in pictures and all kinds of stuff happens in there. So big thanks to everybody that's wait, what do you mean ninjas are great? Is that you? Were you in there?
No, that's not my name. That's not my name.
Yeah, but then we also have little sub-channels where you can drop like stick jobs, for instance. So, oh my God, Jerry's going. I haven't been in stick jobs for a minute. I need to be better on that. But where did he stuck a Reese's? No,
Walmart.
Yeah. See, again, he'll do some that are like it looks like it belongs on that sign.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you don't know, we got these stickers and they're QR codes, and it helps the show grow. And you can pick those up online at pkndk.com. And it's awesome because then we'll have other listeners, kind of like the Orlando thing, spot the stickers in different areas. And that to me is the absolute best. But Jerry goes ham. I mean, here's Justin 503 doing some sticking.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, we've got everything from the Walmart to the rodeo, stop signs, you name it. I got to do the The bathrooms is a great spot for sticking because I feel like people have actual time to be like, what is this? I'm going to scan it and see what happens. So thank you if you're out there and you're sticking and you got PK and DK Plus, or if you've donated today or at any point, really appreciate you. Don't forget, what's that noise? That's still going on. $25 yes or no question. You can get that online. And what else? Anything else? What are you doing this weekend?
I don't know. I'm fixing my bike. I'm fixing my bike because I took it out for a spin.
You got a flat tire.
Yes, in the middle of a long.
What happened? Too fat?
No, it holds a lot of pounds. It could hold like 2 of me, bro. But I was just like cruising because I go.
Apparently not.
Well, no, because I go on these old like man-made bridges, wooden, and they go forever, and you could see nails. So I think I ran over a nail. But I was just cruising, and all of a sudden I started like going really slow, and I felt like a little every time. I'm like, what the hell? And I was like, please don't let the tire be popped. Please don't let it be popped. I looked down.
It was
tires. Pop,
hello.
Bro. And I was like, no, I'm not even at halfway. I was at the halfway to my destination.
Yeah.
But dude, halfway from my
how far out were you?
2.4 miles away.
You had to walk the bike for 2.4 miles?
I had to walk.
Ooh.
I had to do the walk of shame.
Oh,
and not only that, I was in Alligator City, and there was an alligator too.
Why? I have yet to see a single alligator outside of a zoo, and you always seem to run into them.
Yeah, I just saw one yesterday. That's why I don't know if you can tell, but my face is burnt because I had to walk. It took me an hour and a half to make it home. And I was trying to be positive of like nature trail, But dude, wasps were coming around. And I was like, fighting those off. It's different when you walk the trail instead of like when I bike.
So are you in the woods? Because even when you said alligator, I'm like, all right, well, you're not in the actual water. What does it matter?
Yeah.
Like, what are you? I'm trying to picture what you're walking on right now.
It's kind of like a huge swamp area that has nothing but bike trails. And there's only one bike trail that goes around the whole thing. It's called the George Bush Trails or something like that.
Okay. But is it a paved trail or are you dirt?
It's paved and then it goes.
It can't be that bad.
No, but it was like it was so out there. Like I was fighting wasps. And for some reason, bro, there's these caterpillars that swing like Tarzan. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm fighting those things too.
What?
Yeah, at one point. I went through like a thick trail too, and I saw these like things propelling, almost like Tom Cruise. I'm like, whoa, what the? Yeah, I had to get a stick and hit him. And then when I walked,
no chance.
Yeah, and when I walked out, bro, I had like 5 of those caterpillars all over me, dude, and I freaked out, started screaming, and I had a sweater on, so I took off the sweater, I threw it, and I was trying to get those off.
What?
I looked them up. They're silkworms or something like that, and that's what they do.
Are they the green ones?
They're not. They have green on them. But I think they're called like American silkworms or something like that. But they suspend from the trees and they just like swing back and forth, dude. And they're freaking annoying and scary, by the way. So I had to deal with those things.
I'm looking them up. They don't bite though, right?
No, I looked if they were poisonous, and they said that their skin or their hairs could be a little irritating.
So are they just dangling? There's no way that they're just dropping on you. Are they always dropping?
Dude, it was like I think.
Show the camera.
I think they're mulching. That's what it's called. When they.
I'm gonna have to AI a picture of him walking a broken down bicycle with these things dropping from the air. I wonder what the AI is gonna come up with, and I'll use that as the cover of the show.
Bro, it was scary. It was almost like it was raining. I looked over and I saw them everywhere. They're crawling all over the ground. I'm like, holy crap! What is this?
Yeah,
it was scary. I had 2 people, though, ask me if I was okay. One old lady, are you all right, sir? I'm like, yeah, I just popped my tire. She goes, do you have water, sir? I was like, yeah, I got water. Do you have a cell phone? I was like, yeah, I got a cell phone. And she goes, okay, be safe. I was
Did
like,
she have a car?
No, she was riding her bike.
Oh, okay.
And yelling that.
Well, what was she going to do?
Yeah.
Have those things?
I don't know. I was wondering that, too.
Yeah, what are you going to do if I say no? I guess you could ride off and get help.
Yeah, and then another guy, he stopped, too. He's like, well, he didn't stop. He just rode by me. He goes, you okay? I was like, my tires popped. He's all, you got a bike kick? And I was like, no. What about? Yeah, and he goes, oh, you should get one. And then kept on going.
That's what he said? Thanks a lot.
And I'm like, all right, thank you. Yeah.
He didn't offer to like go out or let you use his bike kit?
No, he was living
what
life.
A dick.
He was an old guy. And I even told him, well, have a nice riding. And he goes, you too. And then he started laughing because obviously he remembered I have a flat tire. And then he said it again, get a bike kit or a tire kit. I'm
Thanks
like, okay.
a lot, dude. Why didn't you have one?
I didn't know I needed one.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of like, I'm an amateur biker.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I should get one so I could patch it up then and there. But then I'm like, I need a pump too. I was like,
I think they have small ones. I think they have like a small, like little bike thing that you can just have on your bike. But again, like unless you're going pro or whatever, and I'm sure if that guy knew about it, he probably had one.
Yeah.
So you should have let you use his.
Yeah. So I gotta look into that. But I plan on fixing my bike so I could go out and do some more biking. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, enjoy doing that. Sorry to tell you, Wendy, that we got to wrap things up because she goes, "Hi, I'm usually on the replay, but happy catch the show live today." So thank you for watching. A little bit of a mess today, but hopefully it was decent.
Hi and bye. Because we got to go.
Hi and bye. But you should at the very least hit the Bong Gong Dong Store because I feel like that's a new name that we haven't really seen. So
it's for you, Wendy.
There you go. Yeah, I'm just going through all the other comments just to see if anything else is worthy of mentioning. All right, we gotta wrap things up. Don't forget. That's what I meant to say. Don't forget, at the end of the month, the 31st, we're going to do the night special on YouTube Live, so make sure you're joining us for that. That's going to be 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern, and 6 Pacific. And again, that'll be because somebody just mentioned the Mystery Box, and that got me thinking. I think Static did. So Mystery Box will happen on that night and some other fun as well. So March, is it March?
March 31st?
Are we in March right now? What are we
we're on March.
We're March 31st.
Yep.
Again, we need Denise in here. March 31st.
Yeah, 31st.
Nighttime special. We hope you can join us until Monday, and hopefully things will get better for Denise, and we'll all be back Monday. Bear with us. Her operation's on Thursday, so we'll see what happens, but hopefully we're not going to have to take any more time, and we can, be back.
Hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just kind of like, oh, it's this. Here, take some of this, and you're good. Hopefully it's like that. Take care, guys.
Yeah. Make sure your husband's happy, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, give him sexy time.
Sexy time will fix it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we got to get out of here, y'all. Have an amazing weekend, all right? Thanks for all the support. Bye.
Bye.
And the podcast replays on no matter my metro. Take them on the go. Atlanta to Fresno to the Gulf of Mexico.
I hope everybody had a good run of their life. I love you guys. That's the end of the story.
PK's podcast show.
Don't forget, Monday we get to find out if Joe's hair is real.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that. That's going to be cool.
My money is 100%. See you guys.